Not me just noticing that. So apparently my starting soon screen ends and there's still like a minute of ads. So I will wait. I should fix that. But what is up, everybody? K-Dog, congratulations on first. How are you? Long time no see. How have you been? I've been pretty good. And D, thank you so much for the 39-month resub. I mean, we're getting there, right? We're getting to 4 years. So, normally, when I make music, wedding planning, oh, I know. How is your wedding planning going? How is all of that? Check 1, 2. That seems like a better balance to me. Check. New setup, kind of. I have moved my desk, so now I am under the AC where Chiho used to sit. And she sits where I used to sit. And, oh my gosh, it's Caitlin.
I know.
Is she's in Las Vegas, Deshaw. Yep.
What is that?
So there's a little bit of a new setup. So instead of having my nice background, I have this door. It's wonderful. You ever date and venue? Very nice. So I normally make like this, right? But I thought I would change it up a little bit. I have recorded a sample. So I recorded this off of my Korg SV1 over here. It is just a F sharp minor with a B in the bass. And I also recorded just a 808 sounding bass. You coming? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have any money, man. Where's it gonna be? 9/20. Almost a year. Almost exactly a year. Not quite. I was messaging D that I wasn't getting my notifications because my Twitch signed me out. I mean that. I think that happened to me too recently. I had to re-sign in. I feel like it sounds a little different. And then you get into like those lo-fi things. I feel like it doesn't always sign you out, but it does sometimes. Here in Michigan, I mean, honestly, probably no. I feel like it's too much to try to coordinate with my family here for me to go back to the States for something. But who knows? As the time gets closer, maybe we'll be in a different situation. What is this? What is... So we got 90 beats per minute. It sounds so different. Let's just try it. So it'll sound something like this. I am going to be in Chicago for Christmas time. Yes, we're going to come. I actually just sent it to someone. I think the 21st through the 3rd. But it's going to be that in between Christmas and New Year's time that's going to be a good time for visitors. We're going to try and spend the first few days with just family through till Christmas. Ooh, that actually sounds very nice. I feel like that doesn't match. Probably because it's not right. Now that I made it. What's new besides this setup? I've been playing Echoes of Wisdom. With Paying for What? I feel you, bro. Ah! I feel you. What do I need? I need this. What's new? Well, I mean, I've been playing... You know what? What's new? This is like almost embarrassing to admit. But I will admit it. I have been playing the crap out of... Oh no, I should plug it in over here. Hold on. I've been playing the crap out of what's it called? I've been playing the crap out. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, no, I should sample it with my finger. Let me mute this. I've been playing the crap out of World of Warcraft. A friend got me into it. I said I would not go back to it, and I have. Here we go. All right, let's hear it. That's it? Yeah, but a friend... I said I wouldn't get back into it. A friend got me into... Nice. I have heard a lot of people got back into it after the... Well, so I'm actually going through... So there's this thing called time walking, apparently, where you can go back and do old expansions and everything's, like, set to your level or, like, I don't know. I'm a level 55, dude. I've just been playing it like crazy. But also, I downloaded it on my Steam Deck. So it's not on the Steam store, but I downloaded it onto the Steam Deck and it runs great. So like I probably can't play it like super like hyper competitively. But as far as just like really, you know, chill casual playing, it's I don't actually really want to play it on the computer. Like it's a ton of fun. You know, I've got the walking and stuff. I've got this joystick to set to be a mouse, and I have the buttons mapped to different hotkeys. It's awesome. So let's try this. I feel like this is just too fast for lo-fi. Let's try and slow it down a little bit more. Let's try it one more time. So really quick. You know, I have not. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Let me double check something. Here. Aquatic. Have you... Do you follow me on Instagram or on YouTube? I've been doing this series called New Music Monday. I will check it out and I'll talk about it on New Music Monday. That'll be an easy way for me to remember it. Oh, I like that. So it'll be... I should do this with the metronome. Hold on. Alright, let's hear that. Okay, yeah. So I'll talk about it there. I've been out of the loop. Yes, it did come out. Check it out, man. So that new album, that new video, it just came out on the Fox and Girl. It's awesome. Do check it out. I should be playing that up here. It's so freaking good. There you go. This is some random beat, I guess. I don't know. Like, it sounds funny because like it just feels so lo-fi to me. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not really the style that I've been doing. Let's delete it. Oh, so pretty. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super... It turned out so good. Oh, and Diabeat. Yeah, Diabeat. We made that for charity back in August for the diabetes charity we did. That's actually kind of nice. Actually, I like that. Let's try that. Here. Why is it so fast? Oh, it's 95. That's why. Go back down to 80. It's very pretty. Samantha's diabetic. Oh, that's awesome. No, so we were raising money for Breakthrough, which is a charity that's doing research on curing type 1 diabetes. And it runs in my family, so there's like a decent chance I could get diabetes as I get older. If you buy it on Bandcamp, I'll donate the proceeds to that as well. You know, it's a good idea. Let's use the OPZ for drums. I love using drums on the OPZ way more than using on the OP1. This is for that. Apparently, I've been doing. Is it just 80? It is. Cool. Yes, have a good one. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. We're just messing around. Nothing crazy. Hmm. All right, here we go. Hmm. All right, let's see. Here we go. Oh, welcome back. That was fast. Mm. All right, here we go. So I did something against my better judgment. I bought a Nintendo Alarmo. What? So I've been hearing people talk about this. What is the Nintendo Alarmo? I'm not super familiar. They made an alarm clock? I don't really get it. What does it do? It's just a clock? It's a Nintendo alarm clock, right? Sure. But like, what's special about it? It senses your bodily movement, so it keeps playing until you're actually... That sounds super annoying. That doesn't sound like your friend. And so it has different characters to set it up. Interesting. Oof. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. So far, it's Mario Odyssey, Pikmin, Ring Fit Adventure, and Zelda Breath of the Wild. So what do this? So the different sounds and characters, is it that who wakes you up? This is just a light. That's all. My wife bought it, and it wasn't what she wanted exactly because it has to be plugged in. So I've had it here at the studio, just making different color lights. It's like different scenes. Okay. This is so pretty. All right, let's just go ahead and make this pattern a little bit longer. Then we're gonna go way down. Oh, guys, I'm about this. I could listen to this all day. I could listen to this all day. That sounds very good to me. Have a good time. Like for Super Mario Odyssey is one of the things you change on. That I really wonder what that's like. I don't use an alarm clock. I sleep with an Apple Watch on, and so I get up with no sound, which is really helpful because I sleep in the same room as my wife and my 2 babies. So like when my alarm goes off, it's really just like a tap on my wrist, and it wakes me up. Right? I know that it doesn't wake up everybody. It wakes me up. So having an actual alarm clock sounds a little stressful to me now. Yeah, no, that sounds like what's up. Oh, there's a Splatoon 1 too. What does that even sound like? Oh, my wife's talking to me. Oh my gosh, Leah, what's up? It's like rock music. Yeah, I'm not using that right, exactly. You know which one I would recommend? I would recommend, there's a song called In and Out on Lo-Fi Gravity. That would be really great. And also there's a song called Artificial Gravity on Nebula. That would be great for that. I love this. I got Artificial Gravity. What's the other one? In and Out. It's on Lo-Fi Gravity on my 4th album. So pretty. like Driving Starlight. That's a good one. You know, a lot of people have been telling me they like the Starlight album recently, and that's made me really happy. So thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it. Get that bass in there. That bass line is not perfect. I should re-record it. Here. I'll re-record it with the drums. That's not right. How's it sound? That's it. Here we go. There we go. 7, 8. Play Lo-Fi Girl when I'm winding down to go to bed. You should make like a lo-fi wind down going to sleep. You know, it's been recommended to me, but what do you think that would be? Because some people would already say my music is very wind down and go to sleep. Have you listened to Tranquility? But others feel differently about it. So what do you think that would be? If you could give me some kind of reference for that, I would be super interested to hear what that would be for you. Have you listened to any of my ASMR collaboration albums? Yes, that's when I listen to. Hey, that one is very popular. The Goodnight Moon album. Man, not me just realizing that I recorded this onto the disc I didn't want to record it onto. So the question is, if I pick this up and drop it, if we go to make a new tape, if we drop, look at that. Okay, so that works. That works. Let's try it on here. Why is there this clipping? Huh. All right, let's try it though. So I actually wanted. So this one. Bass. This is actually super nice that they let you copy between discs. That's super cool.
In Japanese we don't have B sound, so we would change it to, what is it? B. Oh, yeah, exactly.
All right, we're almost done. All right, let's double check. What is this second one I've got here?
What about Davido?
It's empty. We'll delete it. And now we'll use it on this vintage one. Let me mess with this a little bit. I don't know if I've listened to it. I think for One Sleep One, not a lot of bass, more melodic piano and strings. Interesting. Okay, it's an idea for sure. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Something like this. It's interesting because I don't tend to use the mix in this very much. Or like the Sages of Ocarina in Time, like simplified piano, maybe like acoustic, if that makes sense. No, I feel you. It's interesting. I've gotten a lot of requests for piano music. And I think the part about it that's hard for me is that I don't know. It's hard to talk about any of this without sounding super motivated by money. But like, I guess maybe not money, but you know, it's interesting seeing how certain tracks do and what's popular. And I don't feel, as an artist, I've not really been rewarded for doing new things or changing it up at all. If anything, I feel like I kind of get punished for it. And it's just interesting because I get recommended to make specific kinds of stuff and different things like that, and I've not found it to do well. But like the Space albums do well, or just really anything with that kind of vibe tends to do really well. Something like this will probably do well. Yeah, that's the hard part. Exactly. No, but so here's the hard part, right, K-Dog, is that I like the suggestion. I'm trying to figure out, so like I have another ASMR album on deck to come out in December as like kind of like a pseudo holiday Christmas album. It's winter themed, Mahogany Lodge. People have been asking me to make a Christmas album for like 4 years, and I've not done it. This is gonna be my attempt at that, not just as Christmas, but in a way that I feel like people in my audience will receive it well. And I'm not opposed to using some piano. Hold on. I'm not opposed to it. I need to think of a way to do it that people will receive well. Piano was one of the key instruments I used in the Sea Life album, like that hype album. That album didn't do as well as I would have liked. Which is a bummer. I worked really hard on it. And there's that one. Underwater Stroll, right. Underwater Stroll. So like Underwater Stroll, Current Drifts, and Deep Blue and Sea Life, these 4 albums, they don't do as well as like a single jam album or the Space albums do as a whole. North Side and Familiar Faces don't tend to do as well. Excuse me. And my non-themed ones like Sapphire, Radiant, Simplicity, Tranquility, Road Trip, they don't tend to do as well either. Sea Life, Starlight was good. Yeah, no, Starlight, very popular. Like, it's kind of a bummer because I really loved Sandwiches of... I mean, I love all of them, right? They're all my creative projects. Sandwiches of America is such a good album. I love that album. And Starlight destroyed it. Yeah, Sandwiches and Soup Kitchen are doing okay, but Starlight's been a juggernaut, and I mean, with good reason. Starlight is a very good album. It's just, it's sad when you see some albums do way better. Sinigang, I know, right? I think I told you, my mom didn't teach me Tagalog or Ilonggo, and like, she also felt the need to like translate the names of Filipino dishes, so I like don't know the Filipino names. We never called it sinigang growing up. Like, I only heard other Filipinos on Twitch calling it that. My mom, she was like, we're gonna make sour soup. That's what she called it. You know what I mean? Which is just like, come on, Mom. Like, you don't want to like, teach me your culture? No, like all of the stuff she would translate into English. Every Filipino stuff, she would just translate it into English. So it's just like, ugh. I love this sound. It's sinigang. It's really interesting. This is gonna sound so weird. We had some students here from Ukraine, and they came like right at the beginning of the Ukraine war, and they were friends with my family, and so we were having them over at our house, and they wanted to let us try borscht, right? And so they were like, this is the closest that we could get it to how it tastes in Ukraine. And this is gonna sound crazy, but it reminded me, no, borscht is a hot soup. It reminded me of sinigang. I tasted it and I was like, these flavors in this taste reminds me of a soup my mom would make called sinigang, and they thought it was really interesting. But then sour and savory. And then the funny thing about it, I was eating it with Chiho and the other Asians, right? My wife is white, and they're all like, oh yeah, it's good, and like dipping bread in. That's what they dip bread in it, right? And so I'm eating it, and Chiho and Koichi are eating it, and then like the white people are eating it, dipping bread in. And I was like, man, you know what would be great in this borscht would be some rice. And like all the Asians in the room were like, hell yeah, like let's get some rice in this borscht. And the Ukrainian, they got upset. They were like, don't you dare put rice in our soup, in our borscht. And they were like, Asians want to add rice to everything, but it was awesome. Adding some rice to that borscht, please. Oh, so good. Should we like... So this is an interesting thing. So this is the kind of music I make, right? Something like this. And I don't actually usually add reverb to drums. It's a weird thing, but like that's something that's like a big no-no for my music. But I know a lot of people I've met online who have a hard time making this into some kind of into some kind of more drawn out track. We've got about 30 seconds of loop here. Not hard at all. 30 seconds of loop. That's what? 2 for a minute. If we wanted to make a 2 minute, that's like just 4 patterns, 5 or 6 patterns. That's not bad at all. Okay, so let's do it. So actually the easiest way to do it is to actually I do the amount of time I was wanting it to be. Wow, it's exactly 2 minutes. Let's do that. That's cool. And actually what we'll do is we'll re-record the drums, because the drums are right here off the OPZ, and we'll use some punch-in effects just to change it a little bit. So, you know, my bro Andy has been, he's not great at texting, which is fine in the sense that like he just often doesn't respond. But then like he gets in these modes, man, where he's like sending you memes, and that boy can send memes. Oh my gosh, Blast. Guys, do check out Blast. Blast, have you been streaming? You know what? I don't think I've updated your command. But guys, Blast, she's super cool. Blast, y'all think I can play drums. Y'all need to see Blast play drums. She is insane. I don't even... Incredible. Blast is the only person I send drumming like videos to on Instagram. Maybe next year that would be awesome. Well, when you do come back, I will do my best. Maybe next year my children will be in daycare and I'll be able to actually like check out Twitch stuff. That would be cool. But guys, do check out Blast for when that happens. D, can you give a normal shout out for Blast? Okay, right off the bat, I like the idea. What would it sound like? Yeah, okay, we'll do one. Take that out. Bring it back in. And then we're gonna record new drums. Here we go. What is it for? Yeah, okay. And I need to turn off this reverb so I can just hear clearly. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. What's up, Biohazard? Good to see you. How are you? Oh wow, I just messed this up. Hold on. Actually, it's 8. Let's try that one more time. Right, because I doubled it. What's up? Oh, not much. How are you? You know, we're just making chill beats on the OP1 field. We started with kind of a lo-fi-ish kind of thing, and I moved away from that pretty quick. What is this badge you have? September. That's cool. I love that. So September happened, and I barely streamed. I was just super busy the whole time. All right, so let's dump this last one. So right off the bat, oh my god, here we go. Have you taken listening to any of those tracks on that album? Your Void Crawler. Biohazard, you need to switch. You need to switch your name to Void Crawler. So you know what? I can actually make a note of it, I think. Here, hold on. Can't I? Nah. I know someone who did. Like she could like, maybe it was an add-on that she could like she added people's nicknames and their pronouns and everything to their stuff. I have my Twitch account set up for my gaming stuff, right? Hold on. Did you send that to me? Yes, I did. I listened, but I didn't get to listen to the whole thing. I only listened to the first 4 tracks, and then I had to stop. But here's what I'm going to do. I have gotten a couple requests of people to listen, or for stuff for New Music Monday. Currently, I'm only doing stuff for New Music Monday that is out on everything, on all streaming services. So when it drops on all, make sure to send me a message so I can make sure I'll probably see it, because one of the things I'm doing, I'm following you on Apple Music, so whenever you drop stuff, I get like in my new, it tells you any artist you're following when they drop new stuff, which is actually super useful. And I'll definitely bring it up. It won't be dropped till March? Why? I mean, I say that, but like I'm working on music that's coming out in March too, so like, but you're already done and packed up and ready. I mean, I say that, but like I had Tranquility in the pipe for like almost a year. I put out too much music in 2024. That is very valid. I also put out a lot of music in 2024. That's pretty valid. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because you don't want to undercut something. I might bump the release to January. Don't do January. Do not. I have learned the hard way. January is not a good month to release music. If you want to release it earlier, release it in February. But like January, or if, you know, it depends on when, I guess. If you're going to release late January or mid-January. So for people who haven't noticed the pattern, I release new music on the first of the month. Always. So like I have an album coming out in March. It will come out March 1st. I have another album that I've not really worked on coming out next September. It will come out September 1st. January 1st is a terrible day to release music. I tend to skip January because of it. But I had a couple of releases. What was it? Road Trip came out January 1st. I had a few releases that came out in January, beginning of January, and it's not a good time because everyone's still caught up on like holiday stuff. So definitely would not recommend that. I dropped my OP on January 1st. Yeah, it just doesn't do well. And you know, maybe that's just my listeners. I don't know. Like my people aren't listening at that time. So I would say don't do it. Yours did all right. Well, that's nice of them. Yeah, most of my listeners are like young, college-aged people. Interesting, it's only on SoundCloud. See, that's the fascinating thing for me. Most of my listeners are on Spotify. I have some on Apple Music. I don't even post anything on SoundCloud because my SoundCloud was so dead. And I get some on YouTube. I have some on Bandcamp. But most of my listeners, actually, I have some people who only listen to me on YouTube. And most of my listeners are like college-aged people. And so anytime that there's like a big break, I don't tend to do really well compared to like grinding school time. I have noticed. But I've got more of that chill, study with me kind of music. You've got more of your, you've got more like upbeat, you know, I don't know. I feel like I could focus with it. 7, 8. I mean, to be fair, that's a lot, and it is on YouTube. I'm gonna call it. Have a good night, K-Dog. It is so good to see you. Get some rest, bro. Oh my gosh, you guys can see that tissue box. Whatever, it's fine. I use tissue. And ooh, you started playing basketball. Yeah, get some rest. Be careful with your knees. All right, no torn ACLs. All right. Well, is it 2 a.m.? It is 3 p.m. So that means you live on the East Coast. Who doesn't use tissue? I don't know. My Japanese friends always comment on this because I get the expensive lotion tissue. 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Huh. Interesting, y'all. It is 3 p.m. for me. I get this expensive lotion tissue because people in my family be blowing their nose a lot. My wife's got really killer allergies. My son's got killer allergies. My allergies are not terrible. But yeah, exactly. If you don't get the lotion, it hurts the nose. But my Japanese friends, they act like I'm super bougie because of it, right? They're like, oh man, you use the lotion tissue? What? That's so crazy. And I'm like, listen, you go to Disneyland like twice a year. And I use lotion tissue. It's like an extra 60 cents to get the lotion tissue. Like, relax. I'm not that bougie. Okay. Oh, yes, I live in Japan. Has that not come up? I try not to keep bringing it up because it's, you know, like, I don't want that to be my whole personality. But yes, I do. I'm sorry if I haven't talked about it. Awful Philly, you know, y'all got a bell, right, in Philly. Have you seen that robot that, like, they tried to, the robot, it successfully hitchhiked, a robot hitchhiked across Canada, and they tried to get it to hitchhike across America, and it got killed. The robot died. It got killed in Philly. Like, people, like, drove it to Philly, and then in Philly, like, people just, like, beat it up and took it apart. It's very sad. Checks out. Yeah, right? It got from the East Coast, it got as far as Philly, where it was brutally murdered. This poor robot. It was pretty funny. Why would Philly do that? I mean, being someone from Chicago, I kind of get it. Because it was like, it's a robot, but it had like tracking technology and stuff on it. But really, it was like this thing made, and it had like a sign on it that said like, I'm hitchhiking across the country, take me as far as you want, like as you can, kind of a deal. And then like leave me and like, you know, take me city of brotherly love. I mean, if you want to kill your brother. Okay, this sounds great. What does it sound? You know what? What does it sound like without that reverb? It probably sounds very basic. The reverb adds so much, so people gutted and sold his parts like a Honda Civic. Yeah, basically. All right, guys, we're gonna finish listening to this. I'm gonna end stream a little early today. You know, K-Dog, what's up? You're leaving. I'm gonna leave too pretty soon. I have to go to Nagano Prefecture. It's kind of on the other side of Japan. Like in the thin part, not like way down. It's a 4-hour drive. A friend of mine has a lake cabin there I stayed at a few weeks ago, and he is repainting the wood, and I am going to go and help him out with that. Guys, do check out my Linktree. I've got a lot of stuff going on. You know, I got albums on there. There's a new Fox and Girl video that's out. It's been doing pretty well. Do check that out. You know, I got Diabetes is out, Tranquility is out. Do check out my Bandcamp, by the way. I've got everything up on there. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. We're gonna raid our good friend, new Twitch partner, Tuna Fish. Remember, Wax on Wax Off, right? I'm just, oh my gosh, no, he ran out of, Nightbot ran out of sub. Bummer. Have you been able to see the auroras in Japan? No, you can see it if you live further north in Japan, but not where I live, sadly. Yeah, Tuna made partner, so let's go in, get a little hype in the chat for him, and I will be back next week. I'll see you guys then. Peace.